Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we will look at timer inside the .NET MAUI application using System.Threading.Timer. We will try to display the current time every second using the main thread UI code. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do because I've got lots of videos coming up. Okay, so let's get to it then. So as you can see, I've got a Visual Studio 2022 community opened. Yeah, to get us started, let's go ahead and create a new project. So you go to the create a new project dialog. It might take a while, okay? So here, as you can see on the our project side here, I've actually selected MAUI. So basically, if you don't have the .NET MAUI installed there, please make sure you go to the installer and install all the necessary components. I've got a video on that, so I'm not going to cover that. But if you don't know how to go about it, yeah, please check on the channel. I've got a video on that and follow the steps here. So once you're done with that bit, yeah, then you come back to this video, okay? So as you can see here, I've got a couple of MAUI apps here, but we're going to use the .NET MAUI, .NET MAUI app, obviously. We've got .NET MAUI Blazor app and whatnot, yeah? So this is just a project for creating a .NET MAUI application for iOS, Android, Mac Catalyst, WinUI, and etc. Okay? So we select the first bit, we click on the next. So here, obviously, you can configure your project details like the project name and whatnot, yeah? We're not going to look into that. So we're just going to go ahead and click on the next. So here, obviously, you can select your the .NET framework that is applicable to you. Yeah, it might, and for this video sake, we're using .NET 7.0. So we click on the create. So this might take a while for the project to create. So I'm just going to pause the video while the whole thing creates. Well, it's already created, so there's no need to pause the video. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go through this template and remove a bunch of stuff from it. Yeah, so we can start with the main page.xaml. So here, as you can see, we've got a very like sample stuff here. So we're just going to remove the image and the first label. Yeah. So we just left with a label, another label and a button. So let's remove the other label as well, and let's leave this label only. So basically, this is what we're trying to achieve. I'm just gonna put the Android emulator here. So basically, I've got the time here. So as it's going, it's running like normal time. So basically, um, every second, the datetime.utc now will be actually called so to display the current time. Yeah, so I was actually doing it. Doing it while the video was on pause. So we're just going to start from here. So I'll just make changes to the video. So here we're just gonna subscribe to the loaded event. So this dot loaded. Yeah. So this will be when the page is loaded. So we're just gonna put double tab. Yeah. This will create this event handler. So we're just going to name it to our current time. Okay. And we press enter. So this will actually create this method, current time method. So we're just going to remove the from new and not implemented exceptions from it. Yeah. So from here, what we do is so I'm just gonna what we do is just gonna build the application, the project first. So we right click the project and rebuild the project. So I'm just going to pause it. So now we have the project built now. So let's go ahead. Yeah. So let's use the main thread. Yeah, to write to the UI. So the main thread class allows application to run code on the main thread of execution and to determine if a particular block of code is currently running on the main thread. Okay, so it's the main thread dot begin invoke on main thread. Okay, so this is an action. So so this is how you write it. Yeah, so inside it, this is what we're going to do. So inside it here, we're going to start with a new variable, timer. This will be equal to a new System.Threading.Timer. Not timeout, timer. Okay. So here, this is what we're going to do. The first bit is the callback. Yeah, this is the method that we're going to run our time inside, or our daytime inside. So we start with obj for object, and then the method. Okay. And then the next bit is the object parameter that we can pass to the callback. Yeah, but we're gonna make it null. And then our due time. The due time, we're going to use time span dot from second. So we're just gonna make the due time every second, okay? And then the time interval will be time span dot from second as well, seconds. And we're gonna make it 1 second as well. Okay, so this is what we have for our timer. So inside this callback here, this is what we're going to write. So here we're going to write the main thread again. The main thread dot invoke main thread async. Excuse me. So here, this is an action. So we're just gonna put this. So this is what we have here. So in here, all we're going to do is just going to put the time now. See this bit here. This time now here, the test. We're just gonna change the test here. So the time now dot test will be equal to daytime dot utc now dot to string. So here we're just gonna put capital T for all the time, so for a long time. Okay, so this is all we've got to do. Yeah. So right now we're just going to go ahead and run the application and see what actually happens. But here we're going to change the font size to, like, let's say 24. And first of all, we're gonna rebuild the project before we run it. So right now the build has completed. So let's go ahead and run it. So let's run it on an Android emulator. So I'm just going to select the Android emulator here. So let's go ahead and run it. So I'm just going to pause the video because it might take a while, yeah, to run it for the first time. So as you can see here now, we've got the project running, and every second the daytime dot UTC now is called, and the current time is displayed in seconds. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the time changing every second. Yeah, so this is how you use the System.Threading.Timer, as well as the main thread dot begin invoke and whatnot inside the .NET MAUI application. Yeah, so I'll leave this video here. So I hope you got it, and I hope you subscribe to the channel as well. So please have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Peace.